What's up, familia? Welcome inside the big rig. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep in tune the lines. Got your load secure. Just getting ready to finish the day off here. Kind of. Not quite done yet, but almost. Mm. Oh man, it was humid today, especially down. I was um, I was out in San Clemente today. I went out. I had to go hunting beach, and I went down to San Clemente as well. Man, it was humid. It was humid, man. That's kind of what, especially in San Clemente, man. It was pretty humid down there. But anyway, um, finishing off the day here, kind of like I said. Still got a little bit more to go, but man, we got the live tonight of Men Rule the World, and we're going to talk about we're going to talk about, do men still date? I've been seeing this all over the place. I've been seeing it all over the place, man, about like, hey, men are done dating, men don't date anymore. I'm like, huh? Dude, like, I wouldn't know because I'm not really out there like that. So I wouldn't really know. But I do find it a little bit interesting, though, and we're gonna get into it with the boys tonight on Men Rule the World tonight. So I'm looking forward to that conversation, seeing what they got to say. Um, but I've been hearing it and seeing it for quite a while now, and I got some theories. I think there's more than one thing going on here. What's up, Anthony Chuco? I think there's more than one thing going on here, and like I said, I'll get into it more on tonight's live. But I just want to come on here just for a little bit before I hit the dock and see what everybody thinks about that. Is the dating game still the same? Are men dating? Or have men stopped dating? We're gonna get into a deep dive tonight on tonight's live on Men Rule the World. Probably even take some phone calls, but I've been seeing for, I don't know, man, what, like 2 years now? And it just seems to be growing and growing of ladies complaining on like a lot of videos and everything, like, hey, there's no men dating, men ain't dating anymore, they're not going out, they're not dating. And I just, like I said, I'm not really out there, home, so I don't even really know. But I do have a little bit of a theory. What's up, Julio? What's the topic, homie? Just doing like a little pre-live on tonight's live about, have men stopped dating? Do they not date anymore? Are they not approaching women? I guess the dating game is not what it once was, but I mean, again, what is, right? I mean, heck, if we want to talk about trucking, homes, I could tell you guys a lot that's changed in trucking. That's for damn sure. But I found it interesting, and we're gonna get into it on tonight's live. Let me see, what's my timing here? All right, I got a few minutes here. What warehouse are you at? Right now I'm over here in Rialto. I'm over here in Rialto, man. I got a few minutes. Let this guy pass by. And you know what I find interesting is I hear that men aren't dating anymore, but I don't hear that women aren't dating anymore. And I think there's a double standard to that. Just because I think it's the man that usually is the aggressor that goes ask women out. Women, for the most part, majority of the time, not all the time, but for the most part, women wait to be approached. So I think there's a little bit of a difference when it comes to that. So that's why I think it's sounds like a bigger issue if men, on a general sense, on a larger scale, have stopped dating. Hassle free. Looks like Stater Brothers warehouse. Nah, dog. It's not Stater Brothers. Nah, I don't do any groceries, man. Hassle free. You know, I think that's kind of that's probably kind of like an older thing, right? Like if I think that's what I'm saying. I think there's so many different moving parts when it comes to all this, Holmes. Because it's not just older heads, right? Like if you run into a vato that's in his 40s and he's been through the ringer of a time or two and he's all like, nah, I'm not dating, you know what I mean? Like, damn all that, Holmes. Like, all right, I could kind of see that. It's like, you know, this vato's just taking time to himself. You know, he probably has a failed relationship or two, or, you know, taking time to himself, man. It's hassle free. Yeah, that's one thing. But also, there's also the other side to it where apparently even young men aren't dating either. Even youngsters in their 20s, they're just not dating. And I think there's a lot, I think there's different things. I think there's a couple of things to toss around when it comes to that. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you with the whole hassle-free thing. Yeah, I completely get that. I mean, like I said, dog, I'm not in the dating game at all. I'll go ahead and speak on that a little bit more on Men Rule the World tonight. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually gone out. But you know what? Do people even go to bars anymore? I'm not even really sure, dog. I mean, where would you even... me personally, like, unless I'm going to a sports bar to go watch a game or something like that, I mean, I don't even go to bars, dog. I'm not saying you have to go to a bar to date or to find a date. Come on, let this dude pass. I think he's swapping trailers. Yeah, he's got his landing gear pretty low. But yeah, it's something I'm gonna bring up, man, that I'm just going off the top of my head here. I can't think of every situation. But in my life, not today, but before, back in the day, I think the only time I've ever picked up on hyenas was actually like at, I don't want to just say a bar, but it would have to be at some sort of party setting. I'm trying to think if maybe like at parties or a bar for sure, obviously. I don't think I've ever been like at a store, at least not to, man, I really need to think hard here. I don't think I've ever been like at a store or at the gas station. Man, maybe I have. I can't think of any time. I think it's always been like at some sort of party setting, right? Whether it was, it didn't have to be like a party. It could have been, you know, a family party or, you know, somebody's little kid's birthday party or something, and, you know, some setting like that. But as far as, because I was reading up some research, man, and like I said, I'll get into it tonight, but I was reading up some research, and like a lot of this stuff, they're really suffering. bars and all that stuff, they're really suffering. There's not a lot of people going out to bars, which, I mean, if you ask me, that's a good thing. But I think where I put two and two together, at least for me, years ago, man, I'm gonna say I had to at least pick up on some hyena outside of a bar or party setting. I just can't think of a time. But I would say that's where a lot, I don't know, a lot of, I shouldn't say hooking up, but at least asking a girl, I don't know, where do people get together now? Damn, dog, I feel so damn out of touch, Holmes. What's up, Derek? Damn, where do people get together now, dog? That's something else, Holmes. I wouldn't even know where people get together. Wow, dog. All right. I mean, I guess social media has really done a lot. That's huge right there. Social media has definitely changed the game, right? It seems like everybody gets together on social media, and it almost kind of feels like, hey, you know what? That's where you're kind of connecting with people. And I don't want to just be a downer on social media. To a certain degree, you kind of can connect with somebody, but it's never going to top meeting somebody in person. All right, hold on. Let this Estes truck roll out. Oh, it's dropping hook. Okay. To a certain degree, you can kind of somewhat connect with somebody on social media, but yeah, it's not going to be the same connection as in person. And I don't know, dog, in a way, you're kind of taking a risk, right? I mean, you're always taking a risk. But at least there in the flesh, you can feel out the person a little bit better than you would on social media. Social media just kind of shows you what they want to show you. And they can do that in person as well. However, doing that in person, you're going to see some flaws a little bit better. Just a little bit better. What's up, Droops? Hey, Droops, I don't know if it's you, homie. I don't know if it's you that's sending me like videos for Facebook. I don't have Facebook, big dog. I think it's you, Holmes. I think it's you. I don't have Facebook, homie. So if you send me videos and it's via Facebook, yeah, I don't have Facebook, big dog. The only two social media platforms I have is YouTube and Instagram. And in reality, I've said it before, the only reason why I have Instagram is just because I have YouTube, and that's about it, man. If one day I ever get off of YouTube, I'll get off of Instagram as well. I just got on Instagram just because that's basically, dog, how, once upon a time you would switch people, phone numbers and everything, but now it's just, oh yeah, just follow me on IG. If I want to get somebody to jump on the channel, which I am coming up soon. I might have a few people jump on the channel and chop it up with them. I don't really want to say interviews, but just chop it up with them. And it's always just, hey, just hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I just go on the IG a little bit, mess around, drop a little shorts here and there, just kind of keep it active. But yeah, I only have it just because of YouTube. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Holmes is me. Okay, all right. Yeah, dog. I don't have Facebook, dog. Let's see. It's time for me to roll out. All right. So if you guys are watching this live tonight, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is in just a couple of hours. We're gonna do Men Rule the World. We're gonna do a deep dive on it. I'll be on there with the boys. We'll chop it up. We'll cover all ends. And yeah, we'll probably even take some phone calls, man. We'll see. All right, boys. But for now, I gotta get up out of here, man. You guys be good. I'll catch you guys on next one.